What do you say about ministers of God romanticizing with politicians? What is your opinion about Christians going into Nigerian politics the way it is now? Shalom.
I'm going to write a whole book on that. Mm-hmm. It's going to be called Pastor, Face Your Calling.
Okay.
Pastors romancing with politicians. Maybe not romancing, but there must be relationship. If you want the pastor to influence politics and to bring the godly influence to the life of those politicians, how would they bring the godly influence if they don't relate?
Okay.
I don't understand. So you want them to just isolate themselves in the church and just say, okay, we don't even want to see you at all. Then how would they bring improvement? The pastors have content. They have the content of God in them. How would they bring that content of God to influence positively upon politics? But this kind of question, it reflects the masses' opinion in Nigeria.
Yes.
This is the kind of thing ordinary masses talk about. Ordinary masses who, I'm sorry, not to offend anybody, who don't really think deep enough to analyze.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, masses don't think. And I'm sorry that this person has put himself in that category of, asking a question without critically thinking it through. Let's say, okay, pastors. Who are pastors? Servants of God. What about if God sends them to politicians? They shouldn't go. They should say, okay, I don't want them to say I'm romancing. What about even if they are not sent? They are supposed to preach only to poor people. Don't politicians know the truth of God? How would they influence them if they don't relate with them?
Wow.
Or maybe I don't understand the question to the end.
Yeah, exactly. You understand the question. He's saying probably maybe there's a better time they would have been there. He's specific. He said, what do you say about ministers of God romanticizing with politicians? What is your opinion about Christians going into Nigerian politics the way it is now?
The way it is now is bad.
Okay.
And that is when people are supposed to go. You don't go into darkness when light has already been there already, when there's already no more darkness.
Yes.
If you are light, where are you needed most?
In darkness. That's right.
So if the political situation in Nigeria now is darkness, is that not the time that the light is supposed to go there and lighten it up?
Okay.
If we are running away from darkness, then what is our light for? Or we should wait until light comes there first. Then you'll be useless because it's no more darkness. You will not be necessary. Or maybe I don't understand something.
You understand, Pastor?
Because the question but this kind of what I call foolish, silly questions, that is what the whole masses of the country is talking about or among themselves.
Wow.
But this is not for thinking people. It's not for serious people. These are sheep market women kind of talk. These are social media kind of talk. They are not for serious-minded people. They are not for thinkers. They are not for logical people.
Wow. Wow. Interesting. Okay.
Or there are people who have been deprived of their brain through religion. There are people who are just religious. Even they might have PhD or anything DD they might have behind their name, but they are just as dull as the carpenter in the street. Because they have packed their mind and their head in the garage when they were coming to the church in the car park. They have suspended the use of their mind because of religion. Religion has just packaged them and just rubbished their mind. They are not good to anything for anything again. And that's the kind of people who will be asking this kind of question. Not to insult the guy, but I'm just telling you the truth.